Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Lily. How are you this evening?
Very excited to be here with you, that's for sure. It's pretty exciting when you can go from tuning into a couple of shows to coming and jumping on the show as a reader. So thank you for having me.
That's okay. I like to put people on the spot, and yeah, I haven't given my viewers fresh meat for a while, and they always, the new girl. I mean, you're not new to this at all, but some of these people have never see you, so they're like, oh, good, Brooke's not going to grill us. Who have we got here tonight? Welcome. Hey, Steffi. Hey, Carly. How's everyone? People, could you please do us a favor? It'd be much appreciated, and share us out, twist and shout. That would be just so awesome. So I'm sharing. Take time to share out. I'm really bad. I'm not even on my page. Where's my page? Dear God, I'm on someone else's page. How does that even work? What is Facebook gone weird? I want to see. That's what I mean. Intuitive enchanting. I need to be in intuitive focus.
That's the one.
So people, I'll start with a group reading. You know how it is, and I will read who I'm drawn to. But if you want guaranteed extended reading, please donate. I'll just get the PayPal link up there. PayPal link is in the show notes, and I'm just about to get in there and pin it so people can see it. Or if you just want to donate to the show, that'd be greatly appreciated. Pay it forward to some other people that need a message would be good. Okay. Still going. Where am I? I'm just about to. I just went into an advert. I was wondering what was a weird. Hey Amanda, how you going? G'day Bree. How you? Welcome. Okay.
Let's share to my profile too.
Yep. Share us out, please, people. If you just come in, it would be much appreciated. And then we will start with the readings. Have a good day today, did you, Lily?
Absolutely, yes, indeed. Coming to the tail end of the school holidays, so it's always a good time trying to multitask the hustle and the bustle of a 5-year-old and a 15-year-old. I got the best of both worlds, so yeah, it's always fun. But the young one is very much looking forward to going to the movies tomorrow and then off to the Illuminated Adelaide light show with a friend and his 2 sons. So yeah, very exciting. Yeah, ending the holidays with a bang.
So what's the light show about? I've heard some people talk about that.
Yeah, look, I don't know the exact history of it, but there's a number of different lighting installations that are set up around Adelaide CBD.
Yep.
And there's a whole heap of free stuff that's on North Terrace, and I think a couple of other spots. But the one that I'm going to tomorrow is called Light Cycles, and this is the second time I'm going. I went last weekend with a beautiful soul, and we had a lot of fun. And I thought, oh, Phoenix would definitely enjoy himself with this. So yeah, heading on over tomorrow night, which will be really fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Me, I was just in hardware shops today.
Yeah, I was going to say, what was your exciting ins and outs today?
Oh, I got cheap wood. I got cheap timber.
Yeah.
I went to the place I usually go to, and I got there, and I realized I forgot my wallet. And then I had to come back home and get it. So I went somewhere closer, and they had the wood that I was after even cheaper.
Awesome.
It's like, thank you, universe. I know it's not much to get excited about, but yeah, it's profit.
It is worth getting excited over. Yeah.
And they had an Audi right next to it, and I got a big tub of hummus. Oh, yum.
Yes, yum.
I live on that. I mean, I'm not a vegan, but I sort of eat that sort of way. But when I become like a vegetarian vegan, and I try to get away from eating butter, hummus became my thing.
Yeah. It's like, hummus is delicious. That's for sure. I
almost get withdrawals when I've got none. It's like some people need a packet of cigarettes. I need like a tub of hummus. Yeah, share.
There we go. Muting background.
There we go. That's one there. One last share. Oh, I see 2 last shares. And people, I will start with a group reading just to see what's on everyone's plate at the moment. And take what resonates and what doesn't resonate. Just, put it in the fridge, save it for later, nuke it up. You feel like a reading. It's all that easy. Okay, one last share. Thank you. So if you're new to this show, we'll read who we're drawn to. If you want a guaranteed reading, just go to there's a PayPal link in the show notes. Just go to that and pay it forward, and we'll make sure. Intuitive therapy. How are you going, intuitive therapy? Okay. Group reading for everyone. Hey, Melinda. How you going? Okay. What's going on with everyone? Okay. This is a group reading for everyone. Well, people, we're getting a good talking to at the moment. Okay, at the moment, the main card I've got for everyone is the Moon card. Take note of intuitive messages. This means that our inner self is talking to us, trying to give us the messages. Okay. I had this today. I was going down on my way home, and I was like, well, why do I have to come here? And I went to turn back down on the normal street, and then I heard keep going straight ahead. So I turned down the street that I was going down, and then I was like, intuition. So then I went around the block. I came back onto that road for no major purpose, just to see if I was listening. Don't you love it when intuition's like, yeah, look, I'm just getting you ready for when you need it. Okay, and sometimes does that. So we have to pay note to intuitive messages, because underneath that, I've got the Shaolin monk. Be graceful in movement and action, and this card's inverted. Okay, this is about getting out of reaction mode. Okay, and being in the moment. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Is if we want to tune into our intuition, we've got to be in the moment. We've got to be present in the moment, and not somewhere else in our head. Because if we're in our mind somewhere else in our head, the intuition is just talking. It's just like another one of our thoughts, and we don't know. And sometimes, yes, the intuition does scream out like you would not believe, but we've got to get better than that. We've got to tune in. Okay. Do you have like family or friends that you talk to and you just ignore them unless they scream at you? Yeah, I know some of you do, some of us do, but it's good to be able to just listen. And the next card I've got underneath that is the Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. This means people, it's okay to set some steps. Okay, because we like, I can't remember that. I mean to do this. I mean to listen to intuitive messages. I need to come in the moment. We'll set a game plan for it. Okay. Remind yourself every day. Write it on the toilet door. Have it on a piece of paper when you first wake up and you do your affirmations. Just say that to yourself and repeat it to yourself. I know I say to myself all through the day, okay, become present, become back in the moment when my mind wanders. Okay, we're going to do it. It doesn't just happen naturally. We have to make plans, and we have to focus to do it, because it's very important if you want to tune into that intuition. Okay, because it's all about holding our ground at the moment. I've got the mountain, stand your ground, stand your space. And when we're going off in our head, that's when we go in autopilot. And when we go in autopilot, that's when we go in reaction mode. So it's very important, people, for us to hold that space. And the way we do it is we get out of reaction mode and we become present in the moment. Okay, and the main action card I've got for everyone is the Star Ancestor. Follow the voice in your soul. What is your soul telling you? What is your soul yearning for? What is it screaming out for? People, when we get frustrated by life, when we're struggling to focus on the big picture, it's usually because we're not focusing on what our soul's telling us. Okay, that's when we're just traveling around with circumstances that are shaping our life and taking us wherever the circumstances take us. But when things aren't feeling right, sometimes usually it's because there's a voice in our soul screaming out, going, hey, this is what I'm here for. This is what drives me. And we've got to follow that voice. Okay. Especially when it's not convenient. Okay. Because if we only did things when they were convenient, it would all be love and light, I guess.
Don't get started on that love and light again now.
And moving forward, people, I've got the Warrior card. This is a time to stand up and be fearless, like when we get in reaction mode. You know, things aren't, this is not about beating up on ourselves. This is about just recognizing things for we are at the moment and stand up for what you mean and stand up for what you say and understand that, you know, we're going to fight. If we want to accomplish these things, if we want to come into alignment, we want to follow that voice, we're going to get some things try to take us away from that, distract us, move us away. So it's very important for us to be fearless and strong and stand up. And I got the Knight card. Be brave and honest. This is a hard card, okay? Because this usually represents, this is not going, oh, yeah, I did that. I told them and I was honest about it. Yeah. This is about ourselves. This is about ourselves. Being brave, it's really hard to look at oneself and be brutally honest and see your own flaws and see what needs twigging and see what you need to work on, okay? But that's how we move forward. That's how we evolve. That's how we expand, and that's how we grow, okay? And the last card I've got for everyone is Surrender to Divine Timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, but be patient and trust in the universal flow. And people, you got to remember that the ego is it's an aspect of ourselves that we have to work with. Okay, it's not a dirty word, but the ego likes to keep us in the known. Okay, the ego that tells us all the story. The ego is the one that keeps telling us all the stories and runs all the scenarios to make us feel more comfortable. It likes to keep us in the unknown. It's a big distraction. And if we don't watch out, it can run us and run our lives. Okay, so that was a great reading. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, who can we blame on the audience? That guy. Yeah. Blame that guy.
Yeah. So I think the Knight card was perfect, though, for coming out and making an appearance. That's for sure, because, you know, taking radical responsibility and accountability for ourselves is key. It's one of the biggest key foundations that part of the foundations that we can actually have. It's not about the blame, shame, and guilt game. It's not about that at all. It's about just being able to take responsibility and accountability in the areas where we need to. We got to look in the mirror. We got to be honest, and you know, it's the best thing we can do for ourselves.
Yep. We can just walk going, I don't know. No, I'm not. Sorry, that's another discussion. I'm just having some fun.
It's one of those ones of look over there, rather than looking straight at yourself and being like, okay.
Yep.
I'm this expansive soul, but I'm having a human experience. I don't actually get everything right, and that's okay.
Absolutely. Because we're only human. We're only human. Yep. Some of us. One of us. Maybe.
I think we got a little sprinkle a lot of different aspects, but hey.
We've got some donations. Carly, you're up. Carly, who would you like to read for you? Are you still there, Carly? Carly, you've paid enough for a couple of readings. So we can do one for you. She gone quiet. Are you there, Carly? Hello, Carly.
While we're waiting for Carly to make herself known. Hey, Starthy. Hey, Bree. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Carly. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Amanda. Who else we got here? Melinda. Miles. Good to see you, Miles. Jocelyn. Barry. Julie. Jim. Oh, beautiful. Thanks for everyone tuning in. Julie. Judy.
You can't let that go.
Carly, there she is. All right, Carly, welcome to the wonderful world of Lily, and absolutely beautiful to connect with you. Carly, can I please ask permission to tune into your energy, darling? Carly, there's a sadness and a heaviness, darling. I can feel it real big in my heart chakra. I've got a lot of emotion whirling through. I am going to get out the archetype cards from Carolyn Meese. All right, Carly. It's time to really come back to self, darling, to really, really fill your beautiful heart and your beautiful soul up with lots and lots of love, because I'm telling you right now, you are an amazingly beautiful soul and you're a really big giver. You're giving to a lot of other people around you. But guess who deserves it most? Not just now, but actually within every moment. And it's not being selfish at all. It's you. It is you, darling. So let's get one of these cards out. All right, beautiful love team. Amazing guides. Come on in and help us. Teacher. Absolutely. Carly, you've got such a beautiful heart and so much wisdom, so much to be able to share with others around you. So the teacher card, these cards are really beautiful. They give us a light attribute and they give us a shadow attribute. So the light attribute here says ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom, and shadow attributes, manipulating, or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. Now, you're very much the light attribute, but where the shadow aspect comes into this situation is you not believing in yourself. There's some definite self-worth stuff going on. And hey, I have this happen every day too, where I need to pull myself back into alignment and remember the authenticity and purity that is my heart and my soul and my intention. So you've actually got a lot to share with the people around you. And it's time to really see that that your wisdom is very much needed right now. And you have every bit of ability to be able to share this wisdom with others in a really loving way. I'm going to pull another card for you from the self-care deck. These cards are really beautiful. They give us some really lovely prompts on how we can give ourselves a bit of extra love. It's a bit of extra self-care and a bit of extra love for Carly, please. All right, so 2 came out. Beautiful. So we have got the Connect with Earth card and the Connect with Fire. We're in winter right now, so we're actually at a really prime time to be able to get a bit of a fire going. I'm not sure if you have a fire pit at home or you have the ability to bring the fire element, even just with candles. Candles can give you just as much of the powerful medicine of the fire. Another great thing to be able to do is if you can get out into nature and be in a safe space where you can have a fire, this will be really, really powerfully nourishing for you, Carly. Really powerfully nourishing for you. But look, backyard is perfectly fine. Front yard is perfectly fine. And as I said, if you don't have access to creating your own sacred fire, then you can absolutely get the candles going as well. I'm going to pull one more card for you, Carly, and we're going to pull that from the Whispers of the Ocean deck. These are really beautiful. The reason why I gravitated towards these ones is it's really important at this time to allow your emotions and your energy to flow like water, to be able to allow it to flow. Find those safe spaces, safe souls for you to be able to share what's really going on. Even in our darkest of dark moments, we are still so worthy of love, still so worthy of love. And you are never a burden. And everyone else watching here, never, ever, ever are you a burden. Never. You are loved beyond what you can even imagine. All right. Oh, beautiful. So we've got card number 49. Be insightful and established. Ground and rebalance your energy. Bring your awareness into the now rather than allowing it to occupy the past or future. So this is a really, really powerful card. And look at all these gorgeous colors from these sea urchins. You've got a real rainbow cascade here, and they're all sharing their different medicines with you, all these beautiful different colors. So, Carly, the big message for you, my darling, is to nourish yourself and to really give yourself a lot of self-love now, to really open that heart and see how worthy you are of not just giving, but also receiving. And I'm sending so much love to you, so much love to you right now. Thank you so much.
Miles, were you after a reading?
Miles, my beautiful soul brother, thank you for coming and joining us.
Your name popped out, and I didn't know if you wanted a reading. And this is
Thank you, Carly.
And this next reading is donated by Carly too. And Carly has even donated for someone else.
Beautiful, beautiful soul.
Thank you.
Oh, beautiful, Carly. Yeah, you've got beautiful fire energy.
Can't decide. So that's a yes or a no? What is that? No.
All right, Miles, beautiful soul. I know I can feel the confusion, and there's definitely a bit of a conflicting energy with deciding right now. And it's not just about a reading, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that right now. So yes, awesome, Miles. Do you want to let us know on whether or not you would love the beautiful, handsome Brooke here or myself to give you a read?
I don't mind. I'll sit back and take it easy.
Your readings are awesome though, so I have to say
I don't mind.
I had a great time.
It's just that Amanda's donated. She wants you to read for her.
Okay, awesome. All right, I'll quickly jump in then, Miles, and I'll give you a couple of cards and we'll see what comes through. All right, so we're actually going to get out the Alana Fairchild Alice in Wonderland cards for you. These are the pictures are just so beautiful and dreamy, but also a little eerie too. All right, beautiful love team guides. What have we got for Miles? What have we got for Miles? Miles, you're such a special soul, and you are so ridiculously talented and creative. How much fun have you been having lately? How much creativity have you been letting flow through? Because when you're in that state, that beautiful flow of creativity, your whole soul just gets lit up with the most powerful, loving energy. And it's just, it's gorgeous. Yeah, see, you've been doubting yourself, Miles. You have been doubting yourselves, and you really shouldn't. I'm sorry to say, hey, don't do this, but I'm here to also affirm that you are such an amazingly gorgeous soul, and you are so worthy of whatever magic life has to offer you. So the card that we got here is 25, and wake up. It's your moment. These pictures, they're absolutely gorgeous, but they're also a little eerie too, trying to get rid of that reflection there. But see all those beautiful colors? See all those gorgeous colors? That creative energy, just absolutely power packed there. So we will also get you, this is from the John Holland deck. It's the spirit messages. So what do we have to share with our beautiful Miles here? What do we have to share with Miles? All right, we've got 2 cards there. Oh, 3 cards that are wanting to come out for a message for you, Miles. We've got the light card. Imagine yourself as being composed of energy and light, because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant You truly are, which is very much in alignment with what we were just talking about. You really are such a bright soul. And I don't just say this because I know you, but you just shine. You really, really do. And now, the next card that we've got here is listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath these words. And the next card, which really ties into this as well, I can feel there's some family energy. The next card is a father's love, but we might not necessarily be speaking about the father, but the family dynamic as a whole. So a father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable. There we go, putting my dyslexia to work there. In that, it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason. Whether your father is still here or has passed, a father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. So there's a person or people within your life right now who can really, really, really benefit from your energy and your presence. Absolutely. If the opportunity presents where you feel that you have certain words to share, by all means, share those words. But just your energy alone to anybody that is in your life or graces your presence is an absolute gift. It's an absolute gift. It's time to remember, Miles, how absolutely beautiful, worthy, and significant you are. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm sending you so much love. It's really great to see you here tonight, Miles.
Miles, it will help you at the moment if you can get active, to get more physically active, get out, get in nature, go for walks, and just spend some time looking around and getting out of the head at the moment. Okay. Yeah, motion. I'm getting movement. Okay. Because when we're inactive, we're not burning up enough energy, and we get inside our head and we overthink, overanalyze, and that brings us into indecision and confuses us. So if you can get out once a day and just go for a walk somewhere and just check out the birds, or just anything you want. Okay, but movement is I'm getting movement for you. It will just help. It'll just help. Okay. How am I feeling? No. Oh, well, you're there. You, Nadi, how you going? Did you want a reading? People, if you're after a reading and we've got some pay it forward readings to do, keep in the chat, because I don't scroll up too much. I'm just like, who's there? Who's in front of me? Keep in the chat. It's all divine timing. Is it Nanny? Nani? Oh, Cindy, are you going to put that comment up? Are you going to put up with that?
Stuffy.
My God. Did you want a reading? Right? Yes.
We have our apprentice reader, Phoenix, who's joined.
Hey, Phoenix. There you go.
Hi. Hi. You're famous on YouTube now. Oh.
Okay, Nani. I'm taking that as a yes. And I'll take that as a yes. Okay, you're in. Look, Nani, at the moment, overthinking, overanalyzing, but it's about being present for you at the moment. I've got you inside your head. And inside, you're overanalyzing everything. Okay, inside your head, you're talking to yourself, running over all sorts of scenarios over everything. Okay, when we do this, can get us on autopilot. We don't do it all the time. Sometimes we do it, okay, because at the moment I've got the trader card, inverted exchange of energies, okay, and this is all about where are we putting our energy? Are we putting it into stuff that will add to us, or stuff that will take away? And it seems to be at the moment that I'm feeling that you just inside, just that head's running, just boom, boom, boom. It's like you got a phone and you got 1,000 apps open. You got all these apps open on your phone, and you go to stream something on social media, and it goes all jumpy. Why? Because all the memory's taken up in the phone, and feels like you at the moment. Okay, you got this going on, you got that going on, you got this going on. All these distractions going round. And the bottom of your main pile, I've got the magic guardian. Unlock the magic within. All right, this is you. Okay, at the moment, while you're inside your head, it's inverted. It's struggling to come in. It's struggling to be there. Okay, there's no room for it. It's trying to be there, but the first card is all these three main cards are inverted. I've got the Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Okay, that's inverted. That's saying inside your head, reacting, circumstances, reacting, autopilot. Okay, where's your energy going? The energy's going all over the place. Okay, this is bringing you out of balance. This is bringing you into reaction mode. So it's a really time to really focus and just work out where that mind's going and what you're doing. Like you got to almost catch yourself when you're off your head and just snap yourself out and go, oh, I got to get out of my head. Okay, because look, you need a game plan. You need a game plan to get yourself happening right. Because I've got the shield made. Make plans and focus. This is inverted too. So this is a struggle. This is not happening. Okay. We want all these things to happen overnight, but it doesn't happen overnight. Sometimes we've got to work at them. Okay. But sometimes we've just got to remind ourselves and then make the choice and continually do it. And, we're creatures of habit. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. Okay. Because of the way things are going at the moment. Okay. You might be doing some work here, making some leeway there. But at the moment I've got to expand your universe. This is saying that, we're coming under make plans and focus. This is like we've got to dig deeper into these situations, because I've also got, look, the seeker's journey, that's inverted. And that's saying, like, we're going to dig deep. We see these things that we're doing. We're going to be the ones to make the choice, to choose to make that choice to go, okay, I've got to get this under control. Yeah. Well, that's what happens. A lot of stress. You're going, I've got here, look, tell your story. And that's all, that's inverted. That's telling me you're in your head going round and round, trying to work out every possible scenario to keep you in the known. And it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. We do that all the time. We make all these scenarios. How many times you've made all these things up and all these stories, and you're stressed out, and then you get somewhere and something happens, and then you're like, oh, that was easy. Why was I so worried? Okay. We do that all the time, because at the moment you're running around, how they say, running around like a headless chook. You got yourself spread really thin all the moment. And look, moving forward, I've got inverted. I've got the winter card. Take care of your needs. Okay, Nani, it's time for you to take care of your needs. And to take care of your needs means looking after yourself. And looking after yourself is nurturing yourself. Is growing yourself, is expanding, is using what you have available and making a priority of effort of growing yourself and getting yourself right, so you can function, so you can be less stressful. Okay, so you can be more effective and more in control of your life. Because at the moment, with the way things are, with all the scenarios you're running, you're on your back foot playing a defensive game. You've got your shields up. There's a lot not getting through, because you're like, oh, yeah, no, I've got it all sorted. I've got this happening, that, because you've got all these stories going, and there's nothing wrong with you at all. This is just what we do. But when we become aware of it, we've got to get on top of it. Otherwise, we just keep going around in circles. Okay, waiting for circumstances to line up to make changes to our life. Okay, so it's really time for you to move forward and take control and recognize this and get that stress out. But you need to make a game plan, and you need to take steps, and you need to do this for you. You need to take care of your needs, and you need to get yourself right. Okay. This is just, this will be a game changer. Okay, so get on YouTube, get wherever you can. You know how to quiet the mind, how to get out of the mind. This is just what we need to do. This is just part of the process. Okay, and the last card I've got for you is Surrender to Worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. Okay. I hope that's helped you.
Absolutely. Nani, I'd like to share a little bit of light language with you, or soul speak, or there's many different terms, but light language is a bit of a buzzword. So just give yourself a nice deep breath in, allowing to feel those sensations through the body. Ia skalara kotushinekia, ea balaraki, osuloroti aniakia laraka, o shulorokotosoniwa, ianea ho, he he. Allowing those vibrations to go exactly where they need to go. To release, let that heaviness go, let that energy flow like water, flow like water. So much love to you, beautiful. My throat chakra was going, and I had to just share a little slice of that with you. Sorry for just jumping in there, Brooke.
No, do it. That's cool.
All right. Whilst you were giving that awesome read, I've got some names written down here of a few people that jumped out. I know that Amanda was asking for a read earlier. So Amanda Whitehorn, are you still here, honey?
She will be. You got 3 seconds, Amanda. Otherwise, that's it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you were so close. So
there
close.
She
You're that
is.
close, girl. That close.
All right, Amanda. Hello, beautiful soul. Oh, okay. We got some jumpers. We've got some jumpers. All right. Okay. Sorry, you can't bring that in, Phoenix. Please. All right. Sorry, Amanda, darling, the 2 cards that we've got for you, Wheel of Fortune has come out. So Wheel of Fortune is all about life cycles. It's all about a turning point. It's all about the universe is really, really the one that's guiding us. And it's really time to have some really strong faith, some really strong trust in the flow that's going on. In moments, it can be really challenging to trust that flow, because sometimes part of the journey and part of the path is not always the most joyful and blissful. In moments, some things can be really quite overwhelming and really quite stressful. Getting a lot of pressure in the head. I feel like you've been really in your head about a lot of stuff lately. But much the same as what Brooke was talking about, finding our grounding and finding our center is really, really important. I'm seeing you sitting by the river or sitting by water out in nature, taking off your shoes and really finding that breath. Meditation doesn't always have to be about sitting in stillness. Meditation can actually be going for a walk in nature. It can be sitting on the beach and watching the waves roll through. Meditation can come through dance, can come through singing. It's a beautiful, vast, ever expansive space, but allowing you to find your center and find the stillness within your mind, not necessarily the body, because your body wants to move, honey. Your body wants to move right now. And the other card that we have as well is the King of Cups. So it's all about devotion and emotional stability. It's all about, finding your intuitive and compassionate side, finding that support. And that's what I feel is really necessary right now, is thinking and looking around you at who's your support network. sometimes we need to change up who our support networks are. But sometimes we're really blessed to have some amazing people already here. There are a lot of new people that are on their way to you, honey. There are a lot of new people. So getting out and going to different environments. I've really got a massive like draw to the beach right now. Beautiful. Yeah, meditation, fishing along the river. Exactly. Water is really important. But I feel like you're going to meet some really significant people around water. And definitely around beaches. Beach is just really jumping out to me. But even getting out, not in necessarily the physical sense, but also virtual sense, and connecting to a community online as well. There are some really loving souls that have their arms wide open to you on a higher self level. They already know who you are, and their arms are wide open, ready to give you the most amazingly big soul hug. So it's time to know that you're absolutely deserving of having some support around you, darling, and finding that deep healing within letting go of some of this clutter that you've got swirling around in the mind is going to be really important. So I'll pull one more card from you. And this is from the Numinous Astro deck. Okay, what have we got for Amanda here? Okay. All right, we've actually got two cards that want to pop on out. Okay, so we've got Mars. Mars is all about action. It is action, action, action. That's for sure. So it's also about the desire, impulses, courage, strength. I'm really feeling this level of transmutation through physical activity. So when these stresses and these worries come, how is it that you can let it out in a somatic way? So somatic healing is really, really powerful, and we can do these on our own, so we can find a practitioner, but somatic release is really coming through. That can be something such as dancing, or even just shaking your body. I know it sounds a bit wild and a bit silly and a bit crazy, but it's shaking your body is actually really, really amazing. So if you can get down by the river, down by the water, and just let your body shake it out, that's really going to release some of this pressure. Really going to release some of this pressure. Bring some passion into your life. This could be creative passions. This could be passion with another. Who knows? Not sure. You will know, though. You will know. And the last card that we've got here is Ascendant, and this is the Lookout card. So worldview, mission statement, expression, effect, role, attitude, outer self, point of view, body image, aura, likeliness, approach. You know, these are all different buzzwords, but it really is about changing that view, really changing that mindset and that view, and stepping into your power, because, honey, you are powerful. You are so, so, so powerful. So remember the things that we've talked about tonight, about letting that clutter go from the mind, finding that center, and also being able to physically let it out. But the most important thing is the support and community that are coming for you and that you also have around you. So much love to you, darling. So much love. And thank you for coming and joining us tonight. Oh, your energy is so vibrant, so spicy. I love it. I love it.
Okay. Who am I going to read for? Yeah, Twitch was getting stupid, so I stopped broadcasting there. Cindy, don't worry about it. Okay. Amanda, who did you want me to read for? You wanted someone else to have a reading?
There's Hannah Crawford was also on the list.
Okay, Hannah Crawford. Hannah, are you there? And if you're there, Hannah Crawford, this is a pay it forward reading from, where's the thing? Donated by Amanda. Thank you, Amanda, for paying it forward. Yep, we'll get to you. Jocelyn's another one. She would like a
Yes, she's next on the list.
Who was I reading for?
Hannah Crawford.
Hannah Crawford, are you there? Yay, nay?
That looks like we've got a bit of a troll coming in.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, bless.
Hannah. Okay. Stephanie, you're up. Okay, Stephanie. What's going on in your life at the moment? Whatever's going on, Stephanie, you know what? You're in a position to absolutely do what needs to be done. Okay? You want a love reading? Are you sure? I mean, Stephen going to be together? Well, that's up to you, and that's up to him, isn't it? If I tell you yes, will that alter the decisions you make? If I tell you no, will that alter the decisions you make? As soon as I give you that information, you can skip timelines. Okay? By making different choices. Okay? So I'm going to give you a general. I'm going to give you yes, no. Who knows? I'm not going there. But if you want to know about yourself, at the moment I've got the first card I've got for you, okay, is take charge with authority. Okay? This is about you standing up and you're going, hey, look, hey, I'm a good person. I'm me. Okay, this is about you taking control of your life, regardless of what Steve's doing. Okay, this is about you making your choices for you, you standing in your own power and making choices of your life. But at the moment, you're worried about what everyone thinks. You're worried about what Steve thinks. And what's happening with Steve at the moment, Steve and some of the other people around you, they can't get a read on a genuine you. Okay, because you're just telling people what they want to hear. Okay, and when we do that, when we're not genuine and we're worried about what everyone else thinks, and we don't speak our truth, it's a falsity. I mean, we all do it. We all do it. You're not alone, Stephanie. We all do it. But at the moment, you've got to work out what you want. Okay? Okay, you've got to work out what you want and then start taking steps towards it. Because at the moment, it's not for you to step back and go, oh, wait, for whatever's going on with that other guy. This is about, hey, I've got a life. I've got to do my stuff. Right? You can't put things on hold. Okay? Because I've got prosperity lies ahead. But it's inverted. Okay, it's conditional. And what I mean conditional, prosperity that's lying ahead, is you have to take some steps. You have to take some steps for yourself. You have to make some choices for yourself about what you want. Okay, because at the moment, it just feels like you're in a holding zone. You're in a holding pattern. You're worried about this. It's understandable. It's up to you. It's up to you, Stephanie. If you're going to be okay. Okay? But there's more to you. Stephanie, look, these cards are all these cards are very positive. They're not about the other guy. They're about you saying, come on, take charge, get it together, get your life happening. You have the power. It's all within you, Stephanie. It's all within you. Okay? Everything you need, not everything we want, but everything you need, everything you wish to create is there for the taking if you decide to take it. Okay? But at the moment, you're holding on to stuff. You're holding on to the past. You're holding on to stuff that doesn't serve you. I've got like here inverted. What do you need to release? Okay, and this is talking about as you move forward, you're holding on to stuff. You're holding on to, people like, I feel like I'm dragging a chain. You're doing, yeah, but you're holding on to the chain at the moment. There's a chain, and you're holding on to it. That's making it hard for you to move forward. All you got to do is let go. Let go of what no longer serves you. Okay. Because at the moment you've got something you desire, it's not working out for you, and it's like you crumbled up and going, woe is me, life sucks, and all this sort of stuff, which we'll do sometimes. We're only human. Okay, but I got the worry card inverted. Be fearless and stand strong. So this is a call to arms. This is a call. At the moment, you're in that fear mode, in that victim mode, and we got to shift that around. You've got to shift that around, and you've got the cards here saying, Lord, your main card is, Lord, take charge with authority. So this is, you're in a bad spot at the moment. This is when you just got to go, hey, I've got to snap myself out of this and start thinking positive and start looking after me and start getting me right. Okay? It's all the power within you. Or your obstacles, all the obstacles and all the obstacles around you at the moment, it's an illusion that's been put there by the way you're thinking. Okay? And you're better than that, Stephanie. You're better than that. You're more powerful than that. Okay? You're made from the same stuff that the stars are made of. Okay? You're made from that stuff. Okay? So this is a time when you want to stand, you want to go, well, sec, I know what it's like. I've been in that bad spot. And you know what got me out of it? Got out of that ball at the bottom of the hole going, woe is me, is I just was like, I had to make that choice. I had to make that choice, and I had to say, no, enough of this. I've got to stand up, and I've got to start moving forward. And that's what you're called to do now. You've got all these cards in line saying you've got the magic, the high priest, turn and create, unlock the magic within. This is the universe saying, Stephanie, snap yourself out of it. You know? Snap yourself out of it. And move forward. And absolutely move forward. Okay. What does the... And moving forward... I've got the White Witch, be the light at the moment, like the Warrior card. It's inverted. Why? Because the Warrior card, your main action cards, be fearless and stand strong. Till that happens, be the light, you're going to be the dark. You're going to be in that dark spot. And that dark spot is going to stay there, and you're going to feed it in your head until you choose and make that choice to go, no, enough. I've got to I got myself into this. It doesn't matter how you got into it. The fact is that you're there. And we're going to take that personal responsibility, not because whose fault it has nothing to do with it. It's that we're the only ones that can interface with what's going on, is us. So you just got to make that choice and go, I've got to snap myself out of it and be that warrior. And be that warrior and take charge. And then, then instead of being that dark around you, that'll become the light. Okay, but it's that choice, and it's not easy. It's not always easy. It's just, it takes work. It takes effort, Stephanie. Okay, because there's negativity around you. So this is inverted. This is a card. Usually when it's around this way, it's saying there's negative people around us. We're going to stand up to them. Okay, this is inverted. This means this is yourself. There's a negativity around you, in your head, around yourself. You got to stand up to it. Okay, you got to stand up and you got to fight. You can do it, Stephanie. You can do it. Your main cards are saying, yeah, damn straight you can do it. Damn straight you got this. Okay. And then the second to last card I just pulled out of another deck says stand up and fight. Okay, there's confirmation for you. Stand up and fight. Okay. You can do it, Steph. It's not... Otherwise, we stay in that spot for ages. It's not a good space. We've all been there.
Absolutely. We've all been there. Absolutely.
The last card I've got for you is surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything, you can achieve to achieve a goal. Turn the situation over to the divine and let spirit work the magic through you. Okay? There's help for you. Okay, ask your inner self, whatever you call it. it's there to help guide you and help there, but you've got to, the hand's reaching in to pull you out of that hole, but it's not going to reach all the way down. You're going to make some effort just to get, stand up a bit and raise your hand too. Okay. And then the help will come. Okay, Stephanie, I hope that's helped you.
Yeah, you're a divine feminine. You've got so much power within you, girl. You have so much power within you. You just have to see it and believe it and step into it, darling. Whew.
Okay. And that reading was only because this clip is new. Was from. It's actually a puffer fish. I got it wrong, and I was like, I'm not changing it now. I'm sorry. Do I look like a marine biologist?
So Jocelyn, you are definitely up next. We had a donation come through for you, beautiful soul. So who were you wanting to read for you, Jocelyn? And we've got Margaret, and then we've got Tracy next. We've also got some other names on here too, so stay tuned, everybody. Jocelyn, you there, darling?
Miles. I've got another pay it forward. We got some Cindy donated readings to do. I'll get you, Miles.
Yeah, I've got Miles on the list here. All right, beautiful. I am going to get out the Whispers of Ocean cards for you as well, Jocelyn.
Ah, look at that. A hottie and a blowfish.
No, it's Hootie.
I didn't get it. I thought you said it wasn't a blowfish. I thought you said it was a pufferfish.
Oh, Jocelyn, I can feel you have been carrying a lot on your shoulders. I've got a lot of pressure coming through on the shoulders and around the upper back.
I can't pull this in because I can't find the charger for it.
Okay, I'll help you once I finish this reading. Okay. Yeah, there's a big weight on the shoulders, darling. Big weight on the shoulders. Feel like you need to stretch it out. Really, really stretch out the body. Get some movement flowing through there. Unexplained wonder. So we've got Master 44 coming out here, which is a really powerful number. The unexplained wonder card. Magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are answered now. And that's what I can really feel is there's this real heaviness. It's like there's this feeling of a burden on your shoulders, but you are so loved and you are so absolutely protected and nurtured within the seen and unseen realms. I'm really feeling that over the coming weeks, not months, no, I'm seeing over the coming weeks, there's going to be a really big shift. There's going to be an opportunity which comes for you to have a bit of fun. And it's within that joy state, within that bliss state, that you're going to feel a lot of this weight really starting to lift off. But asking for support as well around you is definitely something that you are so worthy of. And there is support there, whether it's physically or virtually. Again, there is a really, really big support network around you within the unseen as well. You've got a lot of passed over loved ones too that are really, really there for you right now. They're really surrounding you with a lot of love and support. Yeah. What's this burden, Jocelyn? This weight. Really needing some you time. Some time for you to absolutely nurture you. Feel you doing a lot for others. Okay. All right. So the thing is that good news is on its way. We've got the Wheel of Fortune card that's decided to jump out again. So there really is this good luck that's around the corner, which we touched on before. There's this change and this massive shift. The Wheel of Fortune card is a really, really powerful one about cycles really shifting, unexpected events. And the next couple of weeks, something big is coming for you. And something big is not necessarily like, hey, I won the lotto. Look, I'm going to send you some miracle energy and I hope you win the lotto. Okay. I'm going to say that would be a beautiful blessing for you. But some of these really exciting big blessings, for me, I feel like the most powerful ones are the shifts of when we finally come into this higher level of self-love, this higher level of self-worth and worthiness. It's really, really powerful. And we've got the 7 of Wands up right next. So standing your ground and finding some boundaries is going to be really, really, really important for you. And it's okay to take some time for you and say, hey, I can't help you right at the moment. I need to do something for myself. And that's not selfish at all, darling. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Handman Reverse. So the Hangman Reverse talks about delays. It talks about indecision, standstills, and this kind of almost victim mentality and stagnation. This is what we're really wanting to break free from. This is what's really going to start to move and shift some of these heavy weights that you've been holding on your shoulders. Yes, see, Phoenix is rubbing the shoulders. He knows his intuitive soul, that's for sure. I'm going to grab you one more card from the self-care deck, just to get a bit of guidance towards something that would be really helpful for you right now. Absolutely, darling. Welcome that change. Bring in those affirmations. Okay. Talking about positive affirmations, we got the positive affirmation card. You're going to have to hop down, baby. So not cards down. Thank you, sweetie. Good boy. Okay, so the positive affirmation card is a really, really powerful one. So really being able to change yeah, absolutely. Phoenix coming in, sharing his love. So changing the way that we talk to ourselves. So when we feel those burdens and we feel that weight on our shoulders, really being able to come back to self and come back to the true core, the true essence of your heart and your soul. And that is pure love, pure love. And yeah, it's interesting. I was getting a little tinker on the crown chakra before. And the next card that we've got here for your self-care is Dream Journal. So pay attention to what's coming up in your dreams. But you're going to have to stop. Thank you. Mummy's got a cup of tea behind you. It's hot. Thank you. So be able to have a dream journal on handy. For me personally, I find that it's sometimes writing down the dream is a little bit tricky for me. So I use my phone to actually do a voice recording of my dreams as soon as I wake up. Sometimes that might be through the middle of the night, or sometimes it's just in the morning when you wake up. But being able to really fill yourself up with lots of love is going to be really important. Phoenix is really here showing us the importance of finding the joy and bliss in our lives. That's for sure. Thank you, babe. Okay. So I hope that helps, Jocelyn. Sending you so much love. And yeah, you have yourself a beautiful night. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm just going to mute myself for a second and try and rein in this beautiful wild child of mine for a second.
Not a problem. Miles, you're up. And Jocelyn, that was from Carly, wasn't it? Thank you for that, Carly. Miles, are you there? Messages for Miles. Margaret, Amanda's donated for you, so stick around. We'll get Lily to get you next. Okay, Miles. Oh, who put that up there? Was that you, Cindy? Damn, you're good. Getting the hang of it, eh? Cindy is the production manager of this show. So it's funny when Steffi tries to ban the production manager. It's like, I don't know how that's going to work. Okay. Okay. Miles. Time to take charge. Okay. Your instincts, your intuition is talking to you. Okay. But sometimes when it talks to us, we don't want to listen. Okay. If it's something uncomfortable, if it's something we don't want to look at, if it's something we don't want to do, a lot of the time we brush it off and go, that's just a thought in my head. But you got your instincts now. You got your instincts, and they're there and you're like, it doesn't line up with what you want. And you know what? Sometimes what we want and what we need are two different things. Sometimes we really want something, we really desire it. Okay, but you got your instincts now trying to talk to you, and you've shut them out. Going, yeah, no, don't want to go down that path. I don't know why. It could be uncomfortable. But at the moment, your main card is the wise one. Grow within your current situation. And in between that, it's time for you to take charge. Okay? It's time for you to take charge in this situation. I know it's hard, but your instincts is going, hey, look, you know what you need to be doing. They're talking to you. You got that gut feeling and you're going against it. Okay? And you watch out. When you go against your instincts and you go against your gut feeling, sometimes it can have a habit of biting you on the butt. Trust me. Trust me. You don't, you want to have to learn, grow within your current situation. Do you want to have to learn that lesson? Okay? Because look, I've got here, trust in the science. And this is, you know how we give someone else advice? And it's easy for us to see how they can fix the problem. Why? Because we've got no attachment to what needs to be done. When it's us, we've got attachment. It's effort. It's stuff that we need to do. And we have attachment. But at the moment, it's time for you to take that third person advice that you'd give to you. Be the third person in your current situation. And go, hey, if I wasn't me, if I was telling someone else was going through what I am, I would what would you do? If someone was asking you that, you'd have to just go, hey, look, I've just got to, you'd be able to answer it straight away. We'll do that then. We'll do that. Why? Because we've got no attachment to outcome. Okay, so you've got to get that clear thing and trust your instincts and go with your instincts at the moment. Okay, what are your instincts telling you? What is it? What is your gut telling you? Because you're thinking, oh no, but I have to. Look, things aren't so black and white. Okay? And at the moment, look, a juggle. You got too many things going around, too many things, too many scenarios, too many this, too many that. Okay, it's all over the place. All over the place. I don't even know what that is. Okay. You got too many things going on at the moment. You can narrow them down. Okay, your gut feeling. You got that gut feeling, that instinct. We got just as many. We got more neurons in our intestines than we have in our brain. Just doesn't speak English. Just doesn't talk to us like our brain does. That's why I say trust that gut feeling. The gut knows. It's where we manifest from. It's where we dream from. It's our intestines. Okay, that's the gut feeling. You've been called to listen to that at the moment. Okay, moving forward, your main action card. Action. Because at the moment it feels like you're letting circumstances dictate instead of making that hard choice that you need to do. It's almost like Whatever you're doing. Looks like you're letting circumstances run your life at the moment. Okay? You're not paying attention to what you should be doing. Okay? You're not making a choice. You're sitting on the fence. Circumstances is running the show. Okay? I got this card here, cause and effect. So it's time when you start paying attention. It's time when you start paying attention. Okay? You start paying attention to yourself, because otherwise circumstances are just going to run your life forever. Okay? And you can sit on the fence and make fun of everyone you want. Doesn't matter. Cause and effect. It's your life. If you think it's going to get you anywhere, no, you're not going to listen.
Okay, moving along, I reckon, Brooke. We're all playing our part in society, darling. So, you know, we're all playing our part. All right. We had Margaret next on the list, who I think it was Amanda who did a beautiful donation for her. Margaret, darling, are you still here? And let us know who you would like to read for you this evening. Margaret, are you here? Are you here? Margaret. Just going to get out the sage for this one, just clear a little bit of energy and share a little bit of light language. Ia nalarakia soshula rakania. Ea salarakoto. Ea nia sularakas. Margaret, no worries, beautiful. I can definitely pull some cards for you. Margaret, is there anything in particular that you're wanting me to read for you tonight, or would you like some general? Okay, I'm going to get out the archetype cards again. You let me know if there's anything specific, but I'll just get started with a general read for you. Oh, got a couple of jumpers coming through for you. Beautiful. Thank you, Margaret. Okay. Oh, actually, we've got 3 for you. All right. We've got 3 cards they all start with the letter M. So it's quite beautiful that your name is Margaret, but there also might be a significant person in your life with the letter M as well. So the first card that we have coming up is the Mother card. And the light attributes say nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. And the shadow attributes are smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. The light attributes are really, really resonating with me for your beautiful energy. I really feel that you're such a nurturing soul, but there's a real tiredness that's coming through. I feel that there's been a real sort of dip within the energy that you've had lately. And look, the collective energies that are around at the moment, they are really, really draining us during these times. It's it's an important factor to be able to tune into your energy and really work out what is your energy versus what are you actually carrying from those around you? What are you absorbing from those around you? And also the collective as a whole. When we can come back to the self and start to be able to realize and see, this energy that I'm feeling, I'm actually carrying a lot of other people's. So I'm really feeling that that being able to clear these energies is going to be really important for you. Really grounding in and connecting with the earth, and being able to really just send that energy out and replenish your energy is going to be really, really important over, I'm seeing, the coming months. It's going to be a little bit of a journey, but there's going to be a lot of beauty in there as well. One of the beautiful sayings that I really love is being able to make the mundane magical. There are lots of different things that we could consider mundane, but there are many, many ways on how we can make them magical. This M is just like so strong, like mundane, magical. The next card that we've got is monk/nun. So the monk/nun card says light attribute, selfless devotion, and single-minded dedication to spirit. The shadow attributes, negative judgment of the physical world, excess piety. As I was saying about how things are currently in the collective energies, really being able to let go of the attachment towards the events that are playing out is going to be really important over these coming months for you to help replenish your energy and really bring back a really strong zest for life again. We can't control anything within life, but we can be able to find a level of peace within ourselves that helps us navigate through whatever life has to throw at us. So being able to really find your peace and your grounding is going to help with this replenishing and topping up your energy levels as well. The third card that we have here from the archetype deck is Midas and Miser, light attributes, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches. And shadow attributes are hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. I'm really feeling this card very, very deeply. And it's that tiredness, that draining of really being caught up in the fear side of things. But I'm telling you, darling, there is nothing to fear. Clear the fear, and you'll find so much more energy coming through to yourself. So really connecting in with the earth, really deeply connecting in with this beautiful planet that we are all so blessed to be living upon. This earth is not just land. This earth is a beautiful sentient being that has so much to share with us, just as we have so much to share with her. So being able to connect with her loving energy and being able to give her a lot of love back is one of the most powerful healing tools that any of us can embrace, that's for sure. I'm just going to pull one more card for you from the self-care deck, just to be able to sort of give a bit more clarification on some beautiful self-love that you can share with yourself, some nurturing that you can share with yourself. Okay. Well, what was I just saying about connecting with the earth? We have the connecting with the earth card. So there's your confirmation, connecting with this beautiful planet, connecting with nature. Honestly, I sometimes find myself laying on the grass down by the river near my home, and I'll lay there on my arms like this and looking down at the blades of grass, and you see not just the life within the grass itself, but all the beautiful creatures that are crawling around in there, and realizing we are all so powerfully interconnected. And that is both a really beautiful, powerful, loving blessing, but yes, we can pick up on a lot of the energies around us. So remember to discern what is your energy versus what is the energy of others or other situations that you're carrying, and being able to clear that out. Thank you so much for tuning in. so much love to you. Your energy is so beautiful. I feel a beautiful, warm hug tuning into your energy, and I thank you so much. Oh, got a beautiful cosmic cuddle going on here. It's lovely. All right, I think we've got you muted.
Who was up the list that was asking for a reading?
So we've got a few different people, but we've got 2 others that have donated. We've got Tracy and we've got my soul sister Alyssa tuning in from Canada. Love you, beautiful.
I better get a reading in.
Yes,
someone
please.
that had a donated reading paid one forward. Who was up the list that was asking for a reading?
We've got a couple. I've got a couple of other names that were on here. We've got Marilyn, we've got Stacy, we've got Cyan, we've got Crystal and her daughter Kirsty tuning in from YouTube.
Okay, Stacy, are you there? Stacy.
Stacy Ray, beautiful soul. Love you, sister. Thanks for tuning in tonight, Stacy.
Who else?
Marilyn, darling, are you still here? Another beautiful soul sister.
Are they gone? He's been here for the whole show.
Yeah, just going through the list. See if there's anyone else that we've missed. All right, so Marilyn, Stacy, or Cyan? Or we have got Palab or Rashimi.
Sonia, it's easier for them to take it out on someone else than deal with their own crap. That's what happens.
Energy vampires. Kayla,
Okay.
are you still here?
Yep, I got your donation. Okay. Tracy Hillier next, if you want to get Tracy.
Yep, beautiful.
I just had cards flying out.
And Alyssa, darling, let us know who you'd like to read for you as well, please. And Tracy, I'll get to you next, darling.
Okay, Palab. Is that say? Palab. Palab. At the moment, things are trying to change. Okay, things are trying to change in your life. Okay, but it's like you want change so much. You want things to change. Okay, You want so much change. You want things to change. And at the moment, see, look, you're looking for a future. When we look towards the future, okay, we want a reading about the future. Usually what we're looking for circumstances to line up. Okay. But here, the transformation is beautiful. This is inverted. This is waiting for you. At the moment, it's a time where you're going to get happier. You're going to be happy about what situation you're in. There's always something to learn. There's always something around you. And it's a time to go, okay, I got to lighten up a bit. Okay, I got to lighten up. I'm taking things too seriously. It's almost like you're trying to force things to happen. Okay, but when we try to force things to happen, we put out resistance. And at the moment, you're putting resistance into the universe. Okay, you're seeing all these. Instead of looking at what you can do to where you want to be and taking steps towards that, it feels like you're looking too short-sighted. You're like, I want this, but at the moment I can't because of this, because of this, because of this. So this is all about getting into the big picture of things, okay? Because when we look at the big picture, we look at where we want to be and where we want to go, okay? What we have to do is we reverse engineer that. Okay, but when we focus on where we want to go and what we hope to achieve, anything that gets in our way, we go around. It's just something to go around. Okay, but when we focus on the can'ts and the wants, the things around us that are not there, just because we want to take 2 steps and get to where we want to go, always. And when we can't take 2 steps, we're like, oh, it's too hard. Okay. This is negative thinking because at the moment I've got all these obstacles around you, all these walls, all these obstacles that you've placed in front of yourself, and they're all placed by you. They're all can'ts. They're all things that you should just go, okay, we can sort them out. We can go around. When someone says, I'm going to go on a holiday, but I haven't got the money. Okay, you want to go on a holiday, reverse engineer. I need the money. Okay, well, how do I get the money? Okay, we reverse engineer. And at the moment, you've just got on the blocks around that you've placed all these obstacles and all these restrictions in your life. You've placed around you, and it's time to break them down because I've got transformation is beautiful, but it's inverted. So this is telling me that you can change, but you have to make that choice. Okay, it's all about where your focus is because there's just so much. There's so much around happening in your life. I see positivity everywhere. Okay, but at the moment, you're blocking yourself off from making it happen. You're talking yourself out of it. Look, the main action card is I got the Scabbard Beetle Spirit. The magic works through you. That's inverted, and the card underneath that is it's time to dive deep. Okay, when we dive deep, we go and find out. This is when we dive deep, and we start to look at why. Okay, why am I feeling this way? Why can't I achieve this? What do I need to change in me to get where I need to go? So this is all waiting at the moment. It's waiting for you to make a choice. Okay, because all these obstacles that are stopping you, you've placed them around you. But this is, luck is on your side at the moment. Things are on your side if you choose to focus in the right spot. Okay, but it's time for you to dive deep. It's time for you to dig and go, okay, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do about it? What can I do about the situation? You're not, I can't. No, it's like, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? As soon as you start to dig deeper, you start to dive deeper in how you can start to help yourself and how you can move forward. Okay? And be brutally honest. All the answers that you need to the questions that you're asking will come. They'll unlock. They will come. They'll come for you. But it starts with you. It starts with you diving it deep to within yourself. Okay? And not looking around at what's in front of you at the moment. They're just obstacles to go around. We place them there ourselves. Okay? They're self-limitations. Because you're so much more than that. You're so much more than that. Okay? But you need to come up with a plan of attack at the moment, and get started getting things in order. Okay? As soon as you can do that, transformation will come in. Because at the moment, you're like, oh, things are like this, things are like that, things are like this, things are like that. And that's just the way it is. No. Who told you that? They tell us a lot of things. Okay? They tell us a lot of things. But you can't listen to that. You start listening to that. I've got here, look, inverted. Things are not so black and white. You've already made up, like, these are someone's told you that, and you've taken that on board, and now you're limited when you don't have to be. Okay? You've shut yourself down. Okay? But you're gonna have some fun. Be some lighthearted, have some fun. Okay? And then get serious. And things will start to work out for you. Okay? You're capable of anything. Don't listen to the garbage. But we have to look at the big picture of things. The end game. Not just what's in front of our face. Because where people see blocks, I just see something to work around. Something to go around. Okay? And people get worried and they focus on, oh yeah, but I've got this happening in my life, that happening. When it's stuff to go around, it's just stuff. Everyone has stuff. Everyone has stuff in front of them they need to go around all the time. We've got to get used to it. Stop focusing on it. Okay? Surrender to effort. Your last card is surrender to effortless. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Okay? Have some fun. Flow with things. As soon as you start to deal with some of these things, as soon as you start to make changes and go, okay, I'll go around. As soon as we go around one obstacle, 5 more of them drop away. We see like 100 obstacles in front of us. We go around the first one, and there's another 15 in front of us that just fall off. Why? Because we've already worked out that one. So it gets easy. We don't have to do every one individually. Okay? But just try to focus on the big picture. And you've got some lovely stuff coming. You got heaps of stuff coming. Luck's on your side. You're made for this. Okay? So get cracking and kick some butt, girl. Kick some butt. Well, I didn't look at your profile. I don't actually know if you're a girl. It's just a little tiny thing here. Sorry. I hope this helped you. I think we got Tracy next.
Yeah, yep. So I've got 3 that have donated for reads with me. We've got Tracy, we've got Alyssa, and I think Stephanie may have done a donation for a read with me as well. But Tracy, are you here, darling? Are you here, Tracy?
What's she on Netflix? Are you on Netflix, Tracy?
Iskilararkitienio. O sholorakata. He ania larati sulorotenia. Hey, Tracy. Okay. All right, Tracy. Oh, I've got a real strained feeling coming through in the eyes, Tracy. You've been getting a bit of strained eyes, a bit too much screen time.
She just got the internet put on, so probably Netflix been doing.
Yes, so look, I can sometimes be a bit guilty of that too. Look, this beautiful planet is just like coming out hot and strong tonight saying, embrace me, embrace me. Nature is calling you, honey. Nature is calling you. So, yes, Brooke has just disclosed that, potentially. Beautiful. Can do, Tracy. Can do. That you have just got the internet put on. So she keeps losing her glasses. Yeah, have those glasses handy. Have those glasses handy, honey. but yeah, really connecting in with this beautiful earth, and that's going to really support you with oh, I've got a couple of jumpers. It's really going to support you with embarking on this new awesome group that you're starting. So the 3 cards that we have got that has jumped out, we've got the Maximus card. How can you feed others when your own plate is empty? And, you know, this is a really, really powerful message that many of us can definitely take note on. Before embarking on this new project, how can you really fill your cup up to the absolute brim and have it completely overflowing? We think of here I'm getting the image of the Ace of Cups, where this beautiful, powerful cup is just flowing over with love. And it's when we have that overflow that we then have this abundant resource to then share with others. And definitely sharing with others in your group sounds like an amazing project. We've got Phoenix gracing us with his powerful healing energy. So thank you, Phoenix. Okay, so the next card that we have is Master number 11. I absolutely love the energy of the 11. It just, miracles unfold within this energetic space. It really does. So this card talks of flash over. It's all in your head. You know, what is holding you back, darling? What's holding you back? Once you can clear those different limiting beliefs and realize how amazingly beautiful and significant you are, and how absolutely powerful your energy is to be able to first share with yourself, but then definitely share with others when you've got that overflow, you're really going to be able to reach that space where, beautiful. Of course, you're a master number 11. That's gorgeous. Oh, you've got your Omnitrix on. You know, Phoenix here has got an important message with us. It's a Spider-Man watch, but he's into Ben 10, so he does a bit of dual role play with it. So the Omnitrix from Ben 10 is all about taking on other forms and being the shapeshifter. To be able to, the message I'm getting from that is to be able to really step into that space of realizing how much wisdom and how many tools you have for yourself, but also to share with others. You know, being able to share these different sides of yourself and to be able to create a space where others can share all their various gifts and all their various tools and sides of themselves in a really authentic way is just super, super perfect. And talking about perfect, the third card that we've got here is Anoia. Everything is in perfect balance. So really getting out of your head and taking faith in the fact that things are in perfect balance for you, darling. To really, really hone in to that beautiful, loving soul that you have, and to remember how significant you are, is just, there's that powerful force that's just going to help you excel forward on these amazing new projects that you've got coming in. I'm also going to pull a couple of cards from the Psychic Tarot. Okay. So what are some key aspects for Tracy to be able to be aware of in relation to her spiritual group that she is starting out? Whoop. Okay. Yeah, look, darling, the time is now. Like, it's time. It's absolutely time. Oh, got a sneeze coming. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy that's shifting right now and opening this beautiful doorway for you to really be able to step into this space. So we've got the accelerated motion, I should say, card. Try and get rid of the glare. There we go. So the time is now. The time is definitely now. You're moving on from what was holding you back. So you really are clearing out those doubts, and you're being able to step into this beautiful, beautiful area of abundance. You've got the foundations, and it's time for you now to step into that energy of achieving these dreams. The time is now, darling. It is definitely now. So the last card that I've got for you here is the Choose Wisely card. So being able to have a plan, to be able to really carefully think about the steps, and don't burn yourself out on making it more complicated than it needs to be. You can start off with your foundation and then be able to expand from there. So I hope that this helped for you, Tracy. Sending you so much love, and please keep me in the loop of this awesome spiritual group that you've got coming up. Hello, I'd like to join, please. So much love to you, sister. So much love.
I have a new guy.
Cool.
Okay.
A new guy.
I had Alyssa as well, who had paid for
Yep.
a read for me too.
Okay. Yeah, I've got Alyssa, and we've got 2 donated readings to do from Cindy. So Cindy's donated. So people, if you have not had a reading and you want a reading, pick a number between 60 and 40. It's in the private chat, and whoever gets it first will get the reading.
Okay.
Only if you haven't had a reading.
You want a strawberry? Take a strawberry now.
Okay.
Okay, Alyssa, I'm pretty sure I saw the love bubble pop up for you, darling. So let me know if you'd like a general read, or if you don't need to enter, Alyssa. I'm about to give you a read now, darling. So good to see you here, honey. So much love. And is there anything specific you'd like me to read for you, or would you like a general read? Thanks, Tracy. Really
How do you
happy
get it?
to come along.
Julie gets it all the time. Okay, I
Yeah.
think we get Julie for Sydney's donated. Okay, Julie. Julie, at the moment, what's got you down? It's like, where do you feel powerless at the moment? Do you feel powerless? Whatever you're going through at the moment, look, the message is, look, you've got to reclaim your power. There's something at the moment you think that you've got no say, you've got no do, or it's hurt, or okay, but at the moment it feels like it's got you down. Okay. I don't know, it seems like you've taken a big knock. Just a minor setback. Just a minor setback at the moment, Julie. Okay. Because no matter what people are telling you, you can do this, you can do that. I don't know. I feel like someone's shot you down. Okay. And it's gone through your heart. You've taken it to your soul. You're just like, oh, that really hurt. Maybe someone that you trusted, you were sharing your dreams with. But, it's at the time that, to stick with what is in your heart, what you want to achieve, what you want to accomplish, what you feel like doing. Okay. Frog. I don't get it. Okay, because at the moment, look, it's about you focusing on what you want. Okay, and just getting back on the horse. Okay, and it will start to resolve itself. Doesn't feel like it. Okay, sometimes what people say hurts and it knocks us, and sometimes people use logic to shoot us down. Sometimes we need it. Okay, but sometimes we need it just as a bit of resistance to see how much we want it. Okay, because I got the feeling at the moment, you're just feeling like, God, it sucks. But I'm feeling that you just need to go. You just need to dust yourself off. You just need to dust yourself off, Julie. Dust yourself off, because this is the big picture. At the moment, someone says, "Oh, you can't do this because of that. You can't do this because of that." And at the moment, you've got plans and stuff that you want to go for, you want to experience, you want to achieve. But at the moment, okay, you gotta see things from the highest perspective, the big plan. Okay, so what? Someone comes up and they show a few blocks in front of you. Okay, that happens. Okay, and they're real. Oh, you can't do it because of this. You can't do it because of that. That will never happen. Hold on to your dream and take steps towards it. Okay, this is the big game. So what? It doesn't make sense to some people in the short term. That happens all the time. A lot of people just have no idea. But at the moment, it's like it's forced you to go inside your head. Okay, you're like, oh, maybe they're right, maybe they're right, and you're running all these scenarios and creating all this stuff in your head to support you. It's like, well, maybe I can't. Okay, I can't beat the block. This is for you, Julie. For you to beat the block is for you to stand up and go, yeah, enough of this block. You can beat the blocks. Okay, you just got to tell yourself. You got to shut down that negativity inside your head and go, yeah, no, I'm not going to go there. Bugger off. I've got dreams. Because I got this here on your main pile. The dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. Have faith in your dreams. Reclaim your power. The way you're going about it, it's just focus. It will resolve itself when you shift your focus. Okay? It'll resolve itself when you start shifting your focus. Okay? But this is about self-love. You got to love yourself enough. You're going to be important to yourself to go, yeah, I've got to work through this. I've got to do the work. I've got to beat this. Okay? You got the power. You got the ability. Just make that choice and start moving towards it. Okay? But just at the moment, just really stop slamming this negativity in your head. Okay? We make it harder for ourselves, and sometimes people don't help. Because at the moment you can't it shut you down because you're like, how's this ever going to happen? Okay? But you just need to shift that. How is it ever going to happen? And shift that to, how is it going to happen?
Yes.
Okay? But at the moment, you need movement. Okay? You need joy. You need to get out. You need to get moving. You need to get moving. You need to get motion. You need to get energy. Just can't sit and wait. Okay? It's time to move. It's time to move. Okay? And you know all this. You know this, Julie. Okay? You would give advice to someone and you tell them what I just told you. Okay? Trust in the science is about inverted, about telling ourselves that. Okay? This is because, see, look, reclaim your power. You have all the power. You have all the knowledge. Time to really put it down. And it's hard when we don't feel like it, when we're shot down. It happens, but we've got to get back on the horse and we've got to go. We've got to go. Otherwise, we can stay where we're at. And we don't want that. We don't want that. Otherwise, it would just stay there. So stand your ground at the moment. Stand your ground. Hold that space. Reclaim your power. And make it happen, Julie. Make it happen. Yep. Of course you can. Because you're the man. I mean, you're not the man, but you know what I mean. Okay. Surrender to joy. The key to a positive change in your life is to let the joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and the easy times, and keep surrendering to more joy. Okay? Yeah, I've got Made for Motion. That's the Made for Motion card. Saying the same thing. Surrender to joy. Get out there. And when you go in the shops, find the grumpiest person that looks the miserablest and smile at them. Go, hello. Hello. You're like, hey.
You look beautiful today.
Yeah. Yeah, see if you can make them giggle.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
And even when they get a bit ticked off, I know some of us sadistic people find that even funnier. I hope that's helped you.
Oh, big love to you, Julie. All right, I'm going to jump onto Alyssa now, if that's all right, Brooke.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, beautiful. Alyssa, darling, my beautiful soul sister from Canada. Oh, my goodness. I'm so happy to have you here with us tonight. Before, when I was about to jump into your read, I pulled one of the crystal cards for you, and we got the Rhodonite card, which is really, really appropriate for what you're traveling through at the moment. I know that you've got a real deep feeling of loneliness right now, and you're feeling really torn and really confused, and my heart is with you, sister. The message that we've got is empowered service. I step into my rightful spiritual place with dignity, reverence, and grace. My higher purpose is empowered by the divine. My connection to the light is strong, unwavering, and enduring, so much so that my trust in its power and presence is unconditional. I accept the invitation from the universe to step up to a new level of expression and fulfillment of my higher purpose. I open my heart to the divine harvest of blessings pouring into my soul. I recognize the readiness within my own soul. This card is such a powerful, powerful message, darling, because it's so spot on. You are such a force of loving power. You are such a significant soul. We are all such significant souls. Now, I am going to pull an archetype card for you. It's really about filling up your cup. It really is about filling up your cup. And look, this is a universal message for all of us. Like, we can all really resonate with this. And babe, like, my head is tingling. My head is tingling so strong, connecting in with your energy, because you are that powerful. You are that absolute force of light and love, and not in the airy fairy woohoo distorted way, but in the true sacred essence of divinity. And yeah, we've got the Addict card that has come up, and it's about, the Addict card is really about cycles and being addicted to cycles. It's not necessarily about substance, but how have we been soothing our addictions? And sometimes this comes in the form of different activities. It might be excessive spending, or it might come in the form of people, and really, really longing to fill up our cup by being connected to other people. But if we're disconnected with ourselves, then whatever connection we have with others is going to feel somewhat unfulfilled. So this card talks about the light attribute helps you recognize and confront addictive behaviors, and the shadow attributes say compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. You don't want to give away your power, because your power is like pure beauty and grace. And I'm seeing you now around the sacred fire. The sacred fire is calling you, honey. It's time for you to step into that beautiful space, time to step into the medicine wheel, and it's time for you to hold ceremony for yourself. Speak to the fire, pour these feelings, these emotions, these different energies out into the fire, honey, because you know how much that fire serves you. You know how much that fire serves you. And through that transmutation, you're going to find that you're going to have a reinvigorated essence and force to be able to really nourish and nurture yourself again. It is time, honey. It is time, because no one else is going to fill this void. No one else is going to be able to soothe these core inner wounds. But you absolutely have the wisdom and the tools to be able to work beyond these. Absolutely, you do. And look, when you ask yourself, truth, do I have the ability and the tools and the wisdom to get past this? I bet your answer is yes. And if you don't see it, I see it, honey. I see it. I see it so strong. I will grab a card from the numerology deck, just asking what is a key aspect for Alyssa to focus on during this transition now. Yeah, look, this is what your heart is longing for, honey. This is, yep. Okay. This is what your heart is longing for, is that spiritual partnership. But the most important spiritual partnership that you have to share right now and to embrace right now is with yourself. And I can promise you that when you reconnect with yourself in this deep spiritual way, you will find that level of completion, that powerful teacher, which will then open the door for that amazing spiritual connection that I know you're longing to share with another. It's coming, honey. It's absolutely coming. But you've got to focus on that inner work first. You've got to get past this stage. And this is not going to linger forever. I promise you it is not going to linger forever. If you put in the dedication and you sit with the sacred fire and you give yourself the chance to hold ceremony for yourself, you're going to come to the other side of this, and all the other beautiful doors are going to begin opening for you. I love you so much, sister, and I'll be talking with you most likely later. Thank you so much for tuning in, honey, and I hope that helped. Whew. Your energy is gorgeous, honey. You just have to remember it for yourself too.
Okay. I think we're up to date.
Beautiful. There's a Crystal and Kirsty. So Crystal is the mother and Kirsty is the daughter, and they're tuning in via YouTube. If there's still a donation there, I think they would love a reading from you, Brooke.
Okay. Crystal, are you still there? I think I have one donated reading left, courtesy of
We love you, Cindy.
We love you. Even Staffy, he loves you too. He was on YouTube, Crystal, and
Crystal and Kirsty. They've got you live. Crystal might not be able to get back to you because she is driving the vehicle right now.
Okay.
But they're definitely tuning in still.
Okay. So, a message for Crystal or Kirsty?
I think the message was more for Kirsty.
Okay, Kirsty, are you there?
Yeah, I just got a Snapchat message saying they're still tuning in.
Okay. Okay, Kirsty. There's too much going on, too much inside the mind. Worried about this, worried about that. Okay? How's this going to work out? How's that going to work out? What am I going to do about this? What are they thinking? My God, it seems like it's just inside your head. Okay, this is not being grounded. This is just like you got too much. There's too much going on inside your mind. Okay, I've got it's time. But the first card I've got for you is the Frog Spirit inverted. Clear out the clutter. Okay, this is about clearing out the life. This is about all the stuff that we're holding on to, so many beliefs, so much of this, so much of that. It's like the cup's full. It's like your cup's full at the moment. Okay? The cup's full. And when the cup's full, there's no room for it. There's no room. It's very little room for new to come in. Okay? So at the moment, was it Kirsty?
Yes.
Kirsty?
Yep.
At the moment, it's clear out the clutter because there's too much clutter. Okay? This can be too many things worked out. Sometimes, we learn all this stuff, but we don't hold on to it. We let it pass through. Okay? We learn, we release. We learn, we release. Okay? And then we have to, we get a new tool. We stop using the old tools because we've upgraded. Okay? We don't have to carry all this around with us. I feel like there's too much stuff that you're carrying around with you. Trying to go, okay, I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this. It's almost like, it worked for then, and I might need it again because at the moment I've got the autumn card. Release the old and rest. Let it go. Okay, you're carrying too much stuff around because there's a choice to make. Okay, this is a time we should be making the choice. When there's a choice, you can hang on to it, the clutter, and you get through. You'll navigate. Okay, you'll navigate through, but at the moment, there's a choice to make. Okay, I've got to choose your path. And sometimes we're hanging on to all this stuff going, what do I choose? What do I choose? At the moment, it feels like, when we don't make that choice to let go, or we're like, I don't know, do I hang on to this? Do I hang on to that? When we don't make a choice, we're actually still making a choice. Okay? So if you don't choose your path, you don't choose your timeline, it's going to choose for you. Okay? Unless you make some changes. Because you just need to let everything go. Start afresh. Let it all go. Let all this crap go. There's just too much you're holding on to, too much you're carrying around. It's weighing you down at the moment. Okay? Because you're capable. Okay, you're worried you might need it. This is fear. We hang on to all this stuff. This is us holding on to fear because we're like, I might need that later. Oh, but what about this? What about that? Don't worry about it when you get to it. This is about being present for you. It's about being present in the moment, coming into the moment for you at the moment. Because I've got the squirrel spirit. Believe in yourself. That's inverted. Okay, you got to recognize who you are. That the power within. Because at the moment, you're all over the place. 100 things to do, 100 things to make. No matter you've got a choice that you're not making, because you've got stuff everywhere. It's like, where do I start? It feels like you're overwhelmed. Okay? And when we're overwhelmed, we're guarded. Someone says something. Oh, no, I can't because I've got to do this. I've got to do that. 100 reasons why, 100 reasons why not. This is time to just clear out. Clear out is just... you need to clear things out. You need to clear things right out. Okay? And because you feel guarded. You feel guarded. You got too much stuff going on. You don't know which way is up, which way is down. I mean, you might be a person that's got a lot organized in your life, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay? Because there's so much waiting to come in. It's almost all this stuff is waiting to be sorted. All this stuff to grow. There's so much potential there, but it's just waiting for you to make that choice to let go. All you need to do is let go. Let go of all this stuff. Get rid of the old. Just let go of it. Be present. Okay? Because there's all this stuff you're hanging on to from the past. Okay? And when we do that, we hang on to it, we drag that chain, all it does is it creates limitations for our future. Okay? And all you're doing is you're manifesting limitations in the future. And we don't want that. You don't want, I'm sure you don't want that. Okay? So time to clear out, time to clean house, time to start afresh, time to take your shoes off and just run in the field and go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Don't care anymore. I mean, do care, but don't care. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Okay? Peacekeeper. Let the go that need to be right. Doesn't matter who's right. Doesn't matter who's wrong. Doesn't matter. All that matters is what is. Acknowledge it and move on. Okay? There's too much stuff you're hanging on to. Oh, yeah, but I've got this. Oh, but they said that. Who cares? Are they there right now? When they ring you up and want to talk about it, worry about it then. Till then, let go of it all. Okay? And let go and create space. Create space in your life. Create space in your mind. You know, it feels like you're weighed down. It feels heavy, like you're weighed down. And it's just stuff you're carrying around. Okay? Time to let go. And you know you need to do this. Okay? You know it. You know it. You know you need to do it. It's time. It's time, Kirsty. It's time. Get rid of that baggage that you do not need to hold on to. And your last card is surrender to silence. In the quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. Clear that mind and let it go. Okay? Do some guided meditation. Cutting cords, letting go. All you can get your hands on. Clear that mind. We all get there. Even in our spiritual journey, we got to okay, all that stuff that I learned, scrap it. Start again. Start again. Okay? I hope this helped you.
Beautiful.
Have you had enough? Or what we can do is we do run out readings where you can just pull one card or two quick cards, just like 30 seconds a minute for who hasn't had a reading.
I've still got juice in the tank, so if you've still got juice in yours, then
Yeah, hell no. No.
Kirsty as well, if you're still here, Dylan, I've got a big message about clearing the throat chakra, really speaking your truth and knowing that what you have to share and contribute is significant, being able to find your voice, but also be able to really clear it by bringing out sound, whether that's through singing or expressing different tones and light language, but definitely clearing out that throat chakra, knowing that you can share your message, but find the loving words to be able to share what it is that you want to get across, because it's going to be received in a whole different way. There are many ways to be able to express a message, but your message is worthy of being heard and significant to be spoken. Lots of love to you, beautiful.
Okay, people, if you had not had a reading and you would like us to pull a card for you, put a one in the comment section. And if we like you, we might just give you a card. Oh, have we got a step? Steffi, have you given me a number of destiny? You haven't given me a number of destiny today. Cindy's like, remember Steffi's number of destiny? Steffi, did you send me a number of destiny? Steffi, you have, man. Okay, let me find it. I went looking for it before. I've got crystals. I've got building house. Oh, there it is. Oh, my bad. Okay. Okay. 1 second. Let's see. Between... We have one... Do you want to do a reading for someone? One more reading?
Sure.
Then we'll do the
Yep.
one else. Okay.
All right.
Just get
Okay.
ready.
Do you
So
want
what
me
we
to choose
do?
one?
No, they get to choose. No, they get
Okay.
to pick it. I'll put the number in the private chat.
Yeah.
Because Steffi has picked a number, and so the
Okay.
first person to come up with it, and not Julie, you can't go again. And if you've had a reading, is it the private chat? Yes, private chat.
Okay.
So what we do is we go, people. Pick a number, people. Pick a number. Pick a number between 40 or 60. Or pick your
Was it
nose.
Darcy's number that came up in the private chat below that, though?
Let me just read it again.
Yeah.
Wait.
Cindy just came through in the private chat.
Okay, just wait a sec, people. 1 sec. Just hold off on the number. Hold off on the number. I will make a slight...
We're shifting timelines here, people.
Yeah. Haven't you noticed, people? Okay.
There we go.
I should have just let him go. Someone would have got it, you know.
Well, it's on the screen right now. Sonia.
Sonia, you're up.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Sonia.
Yeah.
Phoenix, we've got to hop out, buddy. I'll be with you soon, mate. All right.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Not quite 1 o'clock in the morning. We'd be a bit more tired if it was 1 o'clock in the morning, buddy, but it is far past your bedtime. Okay.
It's
So,
16 o'clock in the night.
okay. Can you give me a minute?
Okay.
Thanks, babe.
How many minutes?
10.
10, okay?
Okay, you go back in your room. I'll come see you.
4, 5,
All right. Sorry, Sonia. We've got a independent single mama over here who's doing a bit of multitasking, but the beautiful Phoenix is going to be very kind to us, and he's going to go pop back into his room now. And I'm going to give you a read. So just tuning into your energy now, Sonia. It's always really special when Phoenix can come and join and share his healing energy. He's a powerful, powerful soul. And darling, you are a powerful, powerful soul. Your energy is just gorgeous. I'm getting a bit of pain, though, in the lower back region and coming around the kidneys sort of area. So what have you been holding on to, darling? There's a bit of frustration that I can feel that's being held on to. We just clear that out. Clear that out. Clear it all out. There we go. Phoenix, remember what you promised us? Okay, so let's get some cards. We'll have a look at some key areas of focus for you with the Psychic Tarot. Just Sonia, please. Sonia. Ooh, okay. All right, so we've got a few cards that have decided to come and join us. Okay. Oof. All right. Yeah, we've got quite a couple that have popped out here. Now the throat chakra is definitely coming in. So there's a lot that wants to be expressed right now, but there's definitely there's a level of fear, but there's also a level of frustration that I'm feeling. A couple of the other cards that we've got here is memories of love and emotional loss. So there's been some big experiences that have happened along the journey, and I'm really sensing this frustration of really rebuilding after some very, very big shifts, some very, very big transitions. We've got the partnership and alliances and the spiritual union card that's coming out here. So I'm really feeling this deep transition with relationships, and it's a big one. It's a big one, darling. My heart is with you. My love is with you. And you need to know that there absolutely is hope. There absolutely is hope. And clearing these energies and really letting go, like the feeling that I'm getting in this lower back region around the kidneys with this frustration is really, really quite big. But it's time. It's time to let it go, and it's time to let that flow. It's time to be able to bring back a level of peace within yourself and within these situations. Look, these situations were big. I can feel the heaviness and the denseness of these situations and the transitions you're going through. But by clearing these and coming out the other side, it really is going to open up so much for you. It's going to open up so much for you. What I'm seeing is, I'm seeing taking some time to actually really, really nurture yourself. And so this can be in the form of some self-love.
Can you please help me?
I can't right now, babe. I'm doing a reading, sweetie. But I'm also seeing it's probably a good time for you now, and obviously use your discernment to look at going and having maybe a healing session and having a clearing with someone, because these situations that have happened in the past, they really do have a very, very big denseness. The important thing to remember, though, is that you are your own master healer. You have every bit of ability to be able to shift this. But absolutely, we have amazing people out within our community that we can connect with and who can support us in having a little bit of side love into shifting these energies and clearing these energies, because I do feel a big resistance within you. And that's, look, I've had my own transitions like this too. Absolutely. So there is no judgment here whatsoever. I see you. I feel you. I love you, sister. But it is time to let this go. It is absolutely time to let this go, so the frustration, the anger, and those pain bodies can really leave the system, leave it, free you up, bring back that renewed life force energy, because your energy is flippin' beautiful. So, so beautiful, darling. I'm just going to pick one more card here from the self-care deck. Yeah, I know that you're trying to find it, but it's all within you. You've got the intuition card here. All of it is within you. You have the wisdom and you have the tools to be able to do this. Look, going for a healing session and a clearing right now, and having that bit of support on the side for you is really going to help to just clear off some of those denser energies that you're struggling to move yourself right now. But the thing is that when you're on that table or when you're in that session, whatever method you choose to do, you actually realize that this person who is helping facilitate the session, just wait, is really holding space for you. That's what they're doing. They're not the one who is doing the work. You're the one doing the work, darling, and you have every bit of ability to do that. Absolutely. get it out on paper as well. I was drawn to just pull one more card for you. Bottom of the deck, though, is energy work as well. So getting it out on paper and expressing it, sometimes it's tricky when we keep ourselves in the mind. And I know that there's a lot of pressure there. There's a lot of circling around. But getting out some paper and a pen and actually being able to express this, don't think, just write. Don't judge, just write. Just let it flow. Let that frustration and that anger flow. And at the end of that experience, if you'd like to reflect on it, sure. But once you've reflected on it, burn it. Burn it and send it on its way, darling. Send it on its way. But energy work is going to be a real big game changer for you during this transition. You've got it all. You've got it all. You absolutely have it all in you to be able to get beyond this. And when you make these steps, it's gone. It's going to be gone. You're going to look in the mirror and you're going to say, hey, I remember you. I know who you are. That true core, that beautiful, loving soul that you are. I hope this helped, darling. I hope this helped. Sending you so much love.
Betty, Belinda, I would say this is well above average.
Oh, beautiful. Look, Sonia, that message really just lines up with what we were just talking about. So I'm sorry for the weather that you're stuck in right now. And I send all of you within that region blessings and deep healing to the land to be able to get you on your way. But hey, sometimes the universe gives us a pause for us to take up an opportunity. And the fact that you have a healer that you know and you can trust there, absolutely beautiful. Take that opportunity. You deserve it. You deserve that investment. But you'll realize that you've already got it. You've already got it. But that healing session will help you. I feel it tremendously in my heart and my soul. Much love.
Okay. So people, if you not having a reading, quickly run to the fridge and grab yourself a can of nice, refreshing, intuitive focus and rip off the top and put a 1 in the comment section if you would like a mini, super mini, 1 or 2 card run out reading. Okay. And while you're doing that, people, I'm going to run the shows that we have happening every week. And the soul focus, rumor has it on the 1st you have a special guest.
Oh my goodness, really? Who's the special guest?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up. We have Lily Haynes. Not this Monday. We have Shande. On Monday. And then the following week, we have Lily Haynes on the Soul Focus interview show. So if you want to find all the dirt out in Lily, please.
Give the goss. 7.
Yeah, here the goss. That's it. Okay. So here we'll go down the list. Okay, I'll start with Mila. Look, Mila, things are going to work out. Things, you keep moving forward to what you want to the future. It's all going to work out, okay? But there's going to be some frustration here and there, okay? And whenever you get frustrated, okay, have a look around. Because usually when we get frustrated, there's something right under our noses that we aren't seeing. Okay, so I'm just feeling that when things aren't going exactly how you want, just go within yourself, be honest, and a solution will present itself. Okay, but it's going to be frustrating sometimes. Okay, don't let it get you down. Focus on your dreams and keep moving forward. We come across obstacles, and that's just the way it is. Don't worry about it. Keep focused. Have faith. You'll be right. You're not going to pull a card from Belinda?
Sorry.
You can take it in turns. Yeah, just like a quick card or something.
Yeah, sure. All right, Melinda. Thank you for joining us tonight. Okay. All right, we've got number 15, adrift in shallow water. Take a few deep breaths and reconnect with your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. I'm really feeling a bit of a blockage in the throat area, getting really raspy in the throat right now. So really try and start clearing out that energy. I touched on this before with another read. And it's all about being able to let that energy flow, whether that's by speaking your truth. I really feel like there is something that you're needing to share right now. Just remember that you can share your message and do it from your heart and your soul, and it will be received. It will be received in some really beautiful ways. But don't be afraid to speak your truth. What you have to say is significant. Song, tones, sounding, lots of healthy food. Yeah, there's a real raspiness coming through in the throat. So really nourish your body and really be able to give yourself the confidence to speak your truth, darling. Thank you, Melinda.
Okay, Chantel. Chantel, don't be distracted by Messenger so often. No, I just messaged her. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on at the moment, but I've got the emotions are running high inverted. Okay, but these things pass. Distractions. We get things to pull us off our path. We get things to distract us. Lessons we get thrown around sometimes, and we get ripped through the gurgler. Okay, but just hold that vision. Hold that vision, because it's all going to happen for you. Okay, just a reminder, just to hold that focus. It's just stuff, Chantel, happening. It's just stuff. Don't give it much attention. It'll pass. Everything that has a beginning has an end. I hope that's helped you.
Belinda. Okay. Oh, Belinda, things have been busy. Things have been really busy. Have you been taking a little bit of time out for yourself, darling? I'm not sure if you have a bath at home, but it'd be really, really, really great for your soul to jump in the bath if possible. And if you can't jump in the bath, to get yourself a bucket or a container that you can put some water in, And in the bath or in this bucket, I want you to pop your feet in the bucket if you can, along with some salt water, please. There's a real deep drawing urge to get yourself in some salt water to cleanse your energy, to reset your energetic field. I can feel it's really difficult to try and find the time for yourself, but you absolutely deserve it. I'm getting the wake up card. It's your moment. It's your moment to nurture yourself now. You're being called to action, but I really feel that this action is for yourself, darling. Even if it's just for 15 minutes, you could be watching TV, you could be reading the newspaper if that's something that you're into. Look, honestly, you could even be making school lunches, but just set yourself up at the dining table and just let your feet soak in the water. But if you can get into a bath, darling, you'll be really surprised with how much that will nurture your soul and your energy. Oh, you deserve it, darling. You deserve it. You're a super soul. So much love to you, beautiful.
Kathleen. Okay. Something happening at the moment. Okay, just big breath in, take a big breathe out. It's okay to be stressed. It feels like something's got you ticked off. It's got you on edge. Okay, it's playing on your mind at the moment. Okay, don't worry about people think. Okay, don't worry about what it looks like. It's not worth it. It's just you just need to let something go at the moment. Okay, just let it go. It's stressful. It sucks, but just breathe out and get your mind back to where it should be. Okay, it'll pass. But don't worry how it looks. Don't worry. Okay, people are going to do what they're going to do. We can't control that. Okay, so stop worrying about it.
Okay. Shanine. All right. Ooh. Okay, we're going to do a self-care card for you, darling. Ooh. I'm getting a bit of a turning feeling in the tummy. There's a bit of worry and a bit of anxiety going on that I can feel has been upsetting the stomach lately. Getting a really strong message that it's time to let that go, because this anxiety is going to really overwhelm you, and it doesn't have to. It's time to get out of your head and into your heart and to trust and have faith. Oof. Very heavy feeling in the tummy. Okay, so the card that I'm getting for you, darling, is a burning bowl ritual card. There we go. So if you've got worries and concerns, or even if you've got things that you're wanting to manifest and bring into life, bring into the physical form, a burning bowl ceremony and ritual is really powerful stuff. If you don't have a fireproof bowl that you can use or a fire pit, it can easily be done with a candle as well. I just advise you to do it outside so that you can let the burning paper go onto a safe surface. But release all those worries, release all those concerns, or write down all those hopes and dreams that you have. And once we detach is actually when these things can come to life. But yeah, just nurture yourself and give yourself a lot of love now. Really shift that anxious energy that's been building up in the stomach area.
Judy, something you've been thinking about doing, something that you thought about doing, something you need to do. Okay. It's a lucky time for you at the moment. So it's time to move. It's time to be bold and make the first move. You've been inactive because you're worried about how things are going to play out. You're not certain. You're not. Okay. But it's time to act. It's time to act. And luck is on your side. So how does it get any better? You got the luck. Okay, but you're gonna have to be bold. You're gonna have to step out the comfort zones and take the first step. Okay, and just that's it. We got Rita.
All right, Rita. Yeah, Rita, you've been worried that something isn't going to come to fruition, that something's not going to work out. But we've got the victory and success card. So whatever it is that you've been worrying about is actually, it's going to turn out okay. You're going to have success within the situation. I'm getting a real importance around the throat chakra. So there's a real importance to communicate clearly, and really make sure that you are covering your bases in the different areas of what it is that you're wanting to achieve within the situation. And this can be something simple, or it could be something really big. It might be a project, could be, I'm feeling like it's connected to family though, but just know that things are going to turn out all right, darling. It really is. Lots of love to you.
Okay. Should we, do you want to end it there? Otherwise people keep coming in. We'll be doing this forever.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Whenever you're ready to round up, that's absolutely fine.
Okay. People, if you want to reach Lily or myself for a private reading, our contacts are in the show notes. And when you get a private reading, it's just so much more in depth.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, thank you for coming on. We'll have to have you on again sometime. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I have. I've had a great night tonight, that's for sure.
I'm sure everyone loved getting a reading from you.
No, they've been a beautiful group to read for. So it's been an absolute honor to share space with you and with everyone. And big shout out to Cindy for all her back house fantastic work.
It was. I'm just tired. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I know sometimes you can go, you know, it's like sometimes you can go
yeah.
ages, and sometimes you're like, yeah, no, that's it. Had enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that person out there that wanted a reading didn't get one reading. Your card is nothing is set in stone. Things can always change, regardless how you view them. Okay, so thanks once again, Lily, for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Beautiful.
And we'll see you next time.
Yes, you shall.
Okay. See everyone. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.